Hi, Risa Lynch here. I'm going to show you how to use Hootsuite to schedule your messages and help you become more consistent in your posting. Hootsuite has a free account, so you can get 5 social media profiles in Hootsuite, or you can get unlimited amount and you can pay from $8.99 or up. So if you have lots of Twitter accounts or you have several fan pages, you would maybe want to consider the paid version as opposed to the free version. I don't have all that much going on. I just have one fan page, a profile page, Twitter account, some other stuff. So the free version works really well for me. So why use Hootsuite? Well, Hootsuite has helped me become more consistent with my posting. So normally you have to, post throughout the day, and if you have a job, you can't always do that. But with Hootsuite, you can schedule stuff, and so you can post, have things go out there at whatever hours you want, and it really helps you be more consistent so that people know that you're out there. You still want to post things live. You don't want to schedule everything, but you can schedule a lot of stuff and then post other things in between there. So this is what the dashboard looks like. You have to be connected to Twitter, so you have to have a Twitter account or you cannot use Hootsuite. It won't post anything. So you need to make sure you sign up for Twitter, which is also free. So these are the 5 things that I have up here. You can also have Instagram, but you can't do a lot with Instagram and Hootsuite because you can't post to Instagram except from your phone. So if you have an Instagram account up here, you can see what's going on it. You can like people's photos, but you can't do anything else from that except for that. So what you want to do is you want to be signed up for the Twitter, sign up for the free account for Hootsuite or the paid version, whichever you decide. And then you're going to come into Hootsuite and you're going to have to add all your social networks. So you're going to click on Add Social Network, and the first one you'll want to add is Twitter. You'll hit Connect to Twitter. You'll have to sign into Twitter, and then it'll ask you if Hootsuite can post on your behalf. You want to make sure that you grant it access to do that. You'll then go to Facebook. You'll do the same thing. You'll sign into Facebook. It'll ask you if Hootsuite can post on your behalf, and you want to say yes to all that. So these are all the different things that you can add. You can have your Google Plus, your LinkedIn. You can have all that stuff up there. So it's like, a dashboard for all your social media. All your social media is in one place. So for my Facebook profile, I have a column that shows me what's going on with everybody else. So this is everybody else's posts that I'm friends with. This shows me my wall posts and what I've been posting lately. And then over here I have a column for my scheduled streams. And so that's so I can see what I've scheduled and I can change things if I want to. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to add a stream once you've put your social networks in there. You're going to come up here and decide, am I adding it to my Twitter account, my Facebook, my Google Plus, what am I adding it to? So let's say I was adding a stream to my Facebook. It shows you the different streams that you can add. So let's say I'm going to add, I have to select a profile first, so let me just select my, my Facebook profile. So I'm going to say that I need to have a stream for scheduled messages. So you just click add, and whatever else you'd want, you would add it, whatever's in the list. Then you just close that and see it'll add that stream. If you decide I don't want that stream anymore, you can just exit out and delete it, and then it's just gone. So you can also move them around, like if you don't like where they are, if you want this up front because you want to make sure that you see that, you can move it, just hold it down, drag it, and put it where you want it. So that's kind of neat. So you want to do that with all your different social networks. Whatever you decide to put up here, you want to figure out what streams you want and have all that up there. So then what you need to know how to do is how to schedule something. So what you're going to do is come up here to compose message, and you're going to type whatever your message is. So I have a picture of some mashed cauliflower, and I'm just going to put something up there for that. This looks good for dinner tonight. Do you like cauliflower? Okay, Then you're going to click on the little attach an image, and you can click on this and find the image on your computer, or you can also drag the image just like you can on Facebook now. And it's going to say uploading file. Now, sometimes it'll tell me that the upload has failed. If I actually see the picture, then the upload did not fail and this will actually work. I don't know why it tells me that. Yesterday it wasn't even showing me the picture, it just had a square with a question mark in it, and that still worked. I don't know what the deal was. Make sure that your writing, your message goes before this link, and that's just the link for the picture. When you post it, it will not show that link. So make sure you type your message before that. Also, if you hit the enter button, like you're typing and you want to start a new paragraph, it's just going to send it now. It's the same as saying send now. So you don't want to do that if you're going to schedule something. I haven't figured out how to actually add a paragraph. I don't know how to do that. So if you guys figure that out, please let me know. So then what I'm going to do is I need to schedule it. When I originally put it up here, you want to make sure that the Twitter one is highlighted. You can then decide not to post this to Twitter, but when you're doing your initial message or you're putting a link in here, you want to have the Twitter one highlighted. So what you're going to do is pick a day you want to schedule it. So let's say I was going to schedule this for Friday. I would then pick a time. So let's say I want it to be 5 o'clock, and that would be p.m. You also want to make sure that the auto schedule is turned off, because if you have it on, it will randomly schedule your posts, and it doesn't seem to like there's any rhyme or reason. It just picks a time and schedules it. So don't do that. Make sure you turn that to off and do it yourself. I don't want an email message every time it schedules for me. You can check that if you want to make sure that it'll send you a message saying that this has been scheduled, but I don't want to do that. You want to make sure hide URL when posting to Facebook or Google+, and I guess that's referring to this little URL up there. So then you come over here, hover your cursor over here, and this drops down to all the places that you can post. You can say I want to post to all of them, or you can just pick. So like you can pick however many you want. So let's say I was going to do it to all 3. I would make sure all 3 of them are up there, and then we're just going to hit schedule. So I don't actually want it to go there. We're just going to do those 2. So I'm going to say schedule. And then when you go to your schedule column, you go to the bottom, see it says scheduled for 5 o'clock, May 24th. So there it is. Now let's say I decide, oh, I want to schedule it earlier in the day. I just hit the edit. So you hover over here in this corner, you hit edit. This pops back up and you just change it to a different time and say save changes. And then if you decide, oh, I don't even want to do that at all, you just hit the delete, and it just deletes it out. So now it's all gone. Now if we go to the Twitter, I think I have to delete it from there too. So you have to delete it from all the different places that you have put it. So make sure if you had all your social networks, you would have to delete it off of each one. Okay, so that's also how, if you were to put a message up there and then you accidentally hit the enter button and it sent it now, you don't have to get too stressed out, because all you would do is go and just hit the delete and delete it out. You can also add links. So if I wanted to create a message and I have this thing about corn oil, so it was a whole little post on corn oil that I believe I already posted. But just to show you how to do this, you copy the link, you would come over here and you would paste it, and then you want to shrink it. So it shrinks it up for you, and then if I want to do it to Facebook, it's going to open up and it'll show you the little picture. You can change the thumbnail, and again, sometimes when you do this, it'll just show you a blank box with a question mark. It's still working, so don't think that that's not going to work. It's still going to work. Just sometimes, I don't know, it doesn't show you the picture like it is now. So then what you do is you go in front of the link and you're going to type whatever it is you want to say, and do any of you use corn oil? So I'm just going to stick something up there, and then you would just come in here and you would schedule it. And again, you would pick when and where you want to schedule it to, whichever social networks you want to put it on. So if I didn't want Twitter and I just wanted my profile page, that's what I would choose. And again, you can put it wherever it is you want it and then just hit schedule. Okay, so sometimes it just kind of, it tells you that the file didn't upload, it failed, but it shows you the little picture over there, so it actually didn't fail, it's still good to go. So just so you know. And then again, if I don't want it there, I just delete it out. So just to recap, Hootsuite has all your social media in one place. You can see everything that's going on. So you can come over here to Twitter and see what's going on your Twitter feed. You can, go to any of these different things. I can look in my fitness support group and see what's going on in there, my fan page, whatever. It helps you be consistent. It really helps with your consistency of posting. So if you just post sporadically, you can schedule your messages like every Sunday, schedule messages for the whole week, whatever works best for you. So I hope this has been helpful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. And I hope you guys are doing well, and just holler with any questions that you might have.